with another one, back with another one. This is Sunday Dailies, the 25th edition. We are here. We are here. Pow! We are here. Man. Last Thursday, I was on fire. I had to speak my mind, man. Like Thursday, like I said, like Thursday Thrills, you already know. The 83rd edition, you hear it, and I just dropped. I told you I just dropped last week the what's called the Thursday Thrills pre-recording. I did that and I made that ahead of time. But what I was saying in this stream, I told you I'm going to say, and it's basically a recording of me say what I felt about what's going on, and that's the whole point of that stream in Thursday Thrills, the 83rd edition. The 84th edition is just going to confirm what I said completely. I just want y'all to know the reason I drop it on Thanksgiving Day and I'm not streaming. That's pre-recorded. I'm gonna let y'all know ahead of time. It is pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded because I felt like why stream on that day, and I want to relax. And I don't care about things taken, by the way. I just want to chill, with the famo and all that other stuff. We do what we have to do, man. It is what it is. But like I said, it just goes to show you where we at, we here, and we're stepping up our game. You know what I'm saying? Like we just, don't mind the shirt, don't mind the hoodie that I've been chilling and whatever. But like I said, man, I understand. I understand that what's going on around the world. They done took over the whole month. Once again, that's 2 months in a row because last month they took over, and then I told you that this month is the whole thing. This is going on to the 2024 election. Like I said, I'm gonna be pre-recording way more than I am expected. You know what I mean? Just expect I don't have more pre-records. The more pre-records I have, the more you're gonna see it's expected. It's expected. And this type of format you're seeing right now, that's the style that I'm coming with. That's the pre-record I will come with. And yes, I'm gonna be mic'd up, of course. I know niggas gonna hate regardless. I don't give a shit. But that's the type I'm coming with. But like I said, I told y'all, this is the type of stuff that we're seeing right now. The sports world is crazy. Let me speak on about Draymond, that 5-game suspension. Um, it's not looking good for him. They're tired of his BS. He done got technical fouls and they suspended him. They're not playing with him. And then Steve Kerr, shouts out to Dreamers Pro, exposing Draymond. And Dreamers Pro was talking about Steve Kerr getting on Draymond's ass. Y'all need to watch his videos. And he told his ass up, man. And he told him it looks bad on the team. I told you they don't care about that dude. They about to get rid of him eventually. If he ain't careful, he'll go on a bad team. They'll win it without him. Think about it. Golden State's foul. He ain't part of the team. No, Steph makes the difference to score. Draymond was just a nice piece. His best years was 2016. Shouts out to Two Raw for TV, Two Raw for sports, or Two Raw for media. He'll tell you, dude's known to be a piece that year, and I agree with him. 2016 was his year. After that, he wasn't shit. Jokic took over. I told you. Last year, this year of what we call last season of last year of this year, but this is coming up next year. I say Denver Nuggets may repeat. They may not, but I'm just saying that it's a possibility. Nobody's beating Denver. The only team that can match up with them, I would say it could be Philly. I'll say Philly and Boston for now, or Milwaukee. Those three right there. Everybody else is sometime. We'll see. But nobody in the West is beating Denver. Nobody. I don't see nobody doing it because I'm calling it right now because I feel like the Clippers are a wash. Lakers ain't going nowhere because Anthony Davis always get hurt. He's inconsistent. And the Lakers are not going to be in playoff contention. Like I said, LeBron, he'll end up retiring and getting exposed, whatever. Lakers ain't no more, man. Like, they try to say title town. I don't see it. Now, the other teams in the West, they coming up. You got Minnesota. You got Dallas. Dallas may upset them. I'm just speaking my mind. Dallas or Sacramento. Those teams can match well up with Denver, but we'll see. But Suns, everybody kept saying Phoenix and LA. If you hear the media keep talking about LA this, Phoenix this, and that, y'all brainwash. Because let me tell y'all something. Those teams are not doing very well right now. So when you look at the things that we're seeing right now, it's not looking good for them. The in-season tournament will end next month on the 9th. I think it's like a round-off championship. So the Celtics right now, the Celtics right now, we already know they're up in the double digits and they're the first in the seed. I ain't gonna announce their record, today on Sunday, but you know how it is. But you gotta understand, this is a power play, right? It's a power play. And the Lakers, oh, they got all the years. Okay, okay. And Denver had the best record last year. They were 53-29 when they won their first championship. That's not bad. That's the average. Now this year, the way they going, we'll see. They're in first place right now. It's Boston and still Philadelphia. They're doing good. And then you got Milwaukee in third. Yeah, like I said, the three best teams right now. But as you could tell, I know people gonna say they probably did something last night. I'll check again later. But after that, it just goes to show you where we at right now. So they're at the top of the Eastern Conference right now. You got Denver, you got Dallas, and you got Minnesota. These teams are doing very well. So Sacramento is up in the top five right now. So it's pretty much in what we're in motion. But Sunday dailies, we're just gonna talk about the nitty gritty. Politics is coming your way. It's really, really getting thick out here because everybody's gonna be pro of that nation state, and then they're going against terrorism. They say, but it's crazy. I had to grab me something to eat. You know how it is on Sundays, and it's pretty much crazy. Yeah, Sunday morning, Sunday morning. In the Sunday morning. Let me stop. All that silly singing. But it's crazy to get to see that people get caught up on things like that. But yeah, last week has been crazy. I know people been talking about the news and they talk about the internet and all this stuff. It's a lot of changes. You just got to be careful what you say on the internet now because I heard, last week, this past Saturday, Elon Musk, a lot of people from the mainstream media is leaving him. He don't care. He's one of them. He's a Edomite too, but y'all act like he said what he said. But if you agree with his ideology, you keep that platform. I'm keeping the platform for several reasons. I'm using it for other use. I'm not using it for any content or anything. I'm just a subscriber, drop a few and post it. I'll have an account just to have it, and then I pay for it. If he wants to pay for it, I'll pay for it because it's something interesting on there anyway. That's like my escape for the shit that I need. Instagram, I use it for the same thing. I'm on the other shit. But when it comes to other platforms, like, yeah, you got Telegram and all this other stuff. It's all cool, man. Like, there's other platforms you can, you check your news, but YouTube is just a site that it's been outdated. I know Rumble's a mess right now, and I'm trying to get my little stuff going. But Rumble is tricky. I just want them to change a couple little features, and then I'll add, and we'll see where we go from there. So a lot of people just not going to get caught up with me on that. So Rumble is a thing that I'm working on, but I got to see what it looks like. YouTube is not for me at this point. Long term, I'm just saying I'm not trying to do this for money. I try to tell people YouTube is not like that for me. YouTube is a hobby for me. But if I create another channel, it's gonna be a different direction of content. And I have to find something I gotta thrive on. You know what I mean? I will use that as a platform, but I just do not like this site. This site is done. Okay. Rumble is where it's at. Other platforms is where it's at. YouTube is just a site that you could use for your blogs. I'm basically a blogger right now. I'm basically blogging the stuff I'm talking about right now, like in a vlog sense, but I'm basically blogging, period. Basically you could say I'm a blogger of some sort. Y'all excuse me for a minute so I can get off the screen. All right. Sorry about that. Sinus is trying to act up, but you know how that goes. It tries to stop the flow of the show, but you got to do what you got to do. Oh shit! Got my other stuff in play. My other devices. You know how it is. Other stuff in play. Let me see this stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to force it on anybody. I'll be done with it in a minute. So you know how it goes. But like I said, YouTube is one of them sites. You just got to treat it as it is. Like, I'm just blogging on here on the sense when I vlog outside, not just the backyard. I can vlog other places outside too, but I choose not to. I just chose I'm comfortable. I can talk to y'all from this angle and I'm off this. I'm not on it all the time. I'll drop some content like that in the future. That's going to be next year. And then years on in, this is going to be standard for me, content wise. If people get to see me, whatever, what I do, whatever, I'm on that type of time, you know. But when I do a live stream or recording, I'll do that. See, Lop said, I don't mind showing my face. I don't mind showing my face either. I'm just smart. I know where I'm at and I know where I'm staying, and I can have content like that. See, I got to be different. I've done it before on this channel. See, years ago, I used to not show my face. I did that before when I was a lot younger, but when I got older, I might as well show it. So that started when I had different social networks at the time. I had Mocal Space, MySpace, I never did it. But when I was a lot younger, in the early ages of in my teenage years, I didn't really show my face like that. I really did not. Only start doing that somewhere around, I'll say 2009-ish, when I was like 20, 21. I was on that type of time. Back then, these guys that claim they show their face, I've been doing this for years. Like I told you, I did different styles of platforms in my earlier channel, my first channel. But when I started getting to the knowledge, the dropping jewels and actually telling the truth, and a little bit of the conspiracy stuff and the occult stuff and science and scriptures and all that. And when I tried to mix the two with my old platform, it just wouldn't work. They had to pop our asses. They had to pop our asses to make sure we wasn't going to say anything magnificent, but they had to get us. They had to get us in a list, but what they did not recollect is the emergence of coming back. And now what we're seeing, the situation over there, the Holy Land is just going crazy. That just goes to show you that stop playing with us, man. Them years, 11 years ago, I was built for this. And then when this channel lasted what it lasted, and I took a break from it after the 3-year span I was on it, earlier part of the 3 years of this channel, now it's 11 years ago, I started something and made it into something. I didn't really continue YouTube like I always tell the same story over and over. And the reason I'm telling it is because I had that absent year, like 15 to 20, 2015 to 20. No content whatsoever. I stopped posting. Views, everything went up. Subscribers went up. Bam, got 1,000. That's how I got it in that 4-year span in 2019. That was 4 years ago when I got it. In 2020, I still did not post content, but I was a panelist. Everybody kept looking at my content. I didn't have that many subscribers like that. I didn't get a lot of subscribers until the next year. And then when I started dropping content and there, and next thing you know, people start listening, I started doing a few little joints, uploads and stuff. I was uploading videos. But when I kept going and going, boom, the live streaming thing just took off. And they start saying who I am. And then people start subscribing. They kept clicking and clicking. And that's how I playlist and stuff. Y'all can watch the podcast. Y'all can watch anything y'all want. But the Sunday Dailies, this is a new feature that's going to be every Sunday. I'm going to talk about updates, current events, and you're going to see what's going on and what is here to come. Okay? That's the stuff that you're going to hear more often. So that's a common thing for now on. Yes, I got the microphone for a reason. Yes, I'm doing this. The Sunday Dailies, you're going to see my face all the time, and that's standard. I'm not changing this format. I felt like, why change it why not change it and just keep it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people just get on these platforms, they'll say any over BS thing, and then ever since Sin G is gone, everybody went crazy. No, you niggas just whack. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all talking about the same shit, and I'm laughing at y'all. Y'all stuck in 2020. I'm not stuck in 2020. I'm stuck in not just in the past, but I'm stuck in the future. Stay in the future and just keep knowing what's going to happen. I'm in the future right now. Now the present, I may look at past tense. What can you use, and then help us to move forward? What can we use to move forward? Right? And I look at different news sources. So I've always looked at different news sources, but I gotten better with different people, independent news, and all that. And I'm trying to be fair. I don't watch like everybody like I used to. You know what I mean? I just cut out a lot of stuff that I was stuck on in the pandemic. Those were pandemic stages of subscriptions. Why I subscribe to people. The rest, I just let them fall on the wayside. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, oh. I had to get that caffeine citrus in me. I ain't supposed to be drinking it, but I'm drinking it anyway, so I'm trying to stay up because my head gets groggy. I get a little sleepy. I get bored with certain things, and I am. I'm a little lazy. I need enough in my system and my brain. I get some sleep. I get good sleep every night. I sleep good every night. I don't know what y'all niggas be tripping about. I sleep good every night, nuggle. I sleep good. What you niggas talking about? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. I'm just saying it like this. Most people get caught up on a lot of things on the internet. They just get really exposed and all this other stuff. And they're like, what's this nigga talking about? He talking about a whole lot of stuff. He talking about the truth over here. And I'm over here doing my thing. You see, I still got my old shit. Y'all thought the microphones and you can talk about gas. I still look at those reviews. I don't look at them as normally. I'm into that the body cam shit. You know what I'm saying? But look at that. I still got the shit. Fuck these niggas talking about. Told you I've been on it. It's just, and they gonna keep hating on this. I don't care. They said that nigga got a mic and all that other stuff. No, it's a mic that's popular and it's current right now. I'm not using the other mics, but I'm using this one as a standoff. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna remain the same. So what y'all talking about is irrelevant. I've been doing this. I just have a different way of, expressing myself. And once I got into it, I'm just started looking at it from that angle and that's it. But I always love what I love. Now, the one I use for Thursday Thrills, what you be hearing is this right here, this boy right here. This is right here. I want y'all to see. It's a AKG. It's a D5. I'm gonna hold it up for you. Get that. That's a D5. I don't know if y'all know gas, but I'm just a little gas talk, D5. AKG D5. This is my Thursday Thrills microphone that y'all be hearing. This mic right here. It's a super cardio. You can get it for like, I think you can get it for like $100 something. It's like $104. I want to type in the AKG D5. I know a lot of people don't like gas. They don't like me talking, but fuck them niggas. I don't care nothing about these niggas. They be hating. Old little bitches. Yeah, you can get it 119 at Sweetwater and other places. It's like over $100, like 129 in other places, Amazon. You get it for 119 in Sweetwater. It's a good mic. Oh, you use it for singing, podcasting, you name it. I heard good reviews about it. Good reviews. Good reviews about it. I heard it from a guy, it's a redneck guy, but he recommended it's for smooth and heavy voices and baritone voice. It suits me very well and I like it. And I'm gonna use it every time. This is for my Thursday Thrills. Now, Thursday Thrills, I was using the typical mic that will put you on the map on the podcast. It's the SM58. As y'all know, I got it already. I got the SM58. I do use it every now and then, but that's the mic that everybody requests you to get and these gear people get. I've had this mic. for a minute. And the reason I had this for a minute, I love this mic and it made sure that what I have. But this mic right here was a replacement for Thursday Thrills. And I said, you know what? I'm going super cardio so I can block out sound on the sides. You know how super cardio it is. It's like it blocks from the end, from the sides. See, I got the regular cardioid that comes through, and this is like a condenser, or whatever. You know, this is my Lewitt, by the way. This is the 440 pure. You hear this pure voice when I'm talking. So I love using this for Sunday dailies. It may not get enough credit, but it does the work. This is a workhorse right here. But the one I got in my hand, this is for my Thursday Thrills. And when I ended with the Thursday, I'm going to end it with this mic particular. So I got different mics, man. Like, you know, then I got the hypercardioid, what you hear, my for the independent thinking series, I had different mics I was using. I got two hypercardioids. Now, the one you heard from Sunday Madness was this mic right here. Sunday Madness had different mics. This is the AKG 240 hypercardio. I'm gonna let you see the back. Let you see the back. That's my 240. I've used this mic on Sunday Madness. Rest of my independent thinking series, I talk into it in the front, and it's worthwhile. It's good. I'm still gonna use this though, and then I have the same stand holding on this condenser. You know what I'm saying? I can switch these out anytime. Just a little gas talk, a little gas talk in the 20 minutes. I gotta say something, and then I have another one that you heard on the other platforms, not on the platforms, but the same one with the independent thinking series. And this is another one. This is the biodynamic, the TG70, the TG70 biodynamic. This is a hypercardioid, but it's a distance mic. You can do distance, you can talk in it, and sometimes you can use it for other things too, different applications. But this right here is a good workhorse as well. I got two hypercardioid microphones already. This is $100, and this is $100 more. This is like 170. It's like 170. It costs 169, but it's 170. I want to see if the price drop on this. I'm gonna look for the biodynamic. I want to see how much it costs. Now I got that from I think his name is Tom Brown or something like that. Or not Tim Brown, but Tom Brown. Yeah, TG70. And it's made in Germany. Yeah, V70. I want to see the pricing on it. Yeah, it's 179 in Sweetwater right now. So it went up the 179, but it was around 169, but it was 179. It was cheaper, but they don't went up on Sweetwater because of the inflation. But when I got it, it was around that price range. Yeah, biodynamic. I got that from Sweetwater, by the way. I got that from Sweetwater. I got an account for them. I gotta pick if I find an interface or some shit. I gotta look at the mic reviews and enhance my little content a little bit. But yeah, I got two hypercardio mics. I switched. I had the handheld for a minute for the independent thinker series because I wanted a mic to use. Because at Sunday Madness, I was using this, and then I was using this for the independent thinker series, and then I switched it back to Sunday Madness field. And I want you to feel this present. This is my go-to mic, by the way. I love it because you can talk into it as well. This is my favorite, and this is my favorite right now for pre-records because I have to have a pre-record mic. This will be it. The other mics is just other applications if I want to stream, if I want to talk or whatever, or get on panels, or if I choose to. I got my choices. I got my arsenal. So I'm with it. I'm with it with this particular channel that I'm on. But if I'm on different channels, I'm gonna use someone that's gonna be a go-to for that. Microphones are standard now, you know, content creation wise. You can talk it on the stream or whatever. A lot of people get a USB mic. That's okay. That's fine. I still got those. I don't use USB like I used to. And I got some that's like a combo USB right over here. And this is another Audio Technica, you know, and I got that from somebody and he liked it. And then I liked it. And ever since then, I said, damn, it looks good on my voice. That and the Samsung. I don't use that no more like that, but I still use them. Those are my backups. My Thursday thrills, you already seen the AKG D5. That's my personal favorite for Thursday nights. Now, Thursday night mics, I'm definitely going to use that from now on, or any mics during the week. That's my weekly mic. Like I said, are you going to cam up with that mic? Probably and probably not. I rather hold it in my hand and start talking to y'all and then, search without the camera, because I ain't gonna be cam up all the time. I'm just going when I bring research, I'm not gonna be cammed up a lot. You already know it's my voice and you hear what you hear. But the only time you see me cam up is doing Sunday dailies and vlog streams. And the reason I do it, I love it so much. It's so easy to get used to it. You know what I mean? Because Sunday dailies, you get a feel of me. You get a piece of me. Because I don't think y'all get a piece of me a lot. Because sometimes when I was hosting panels back 2 years ago, it was something you didn't get a piece of me. You got half. I let other individuals speak their mind. They be on some petty shit, bullshit. I let them do their thing, and they're doing their thing. I'm doing mine. Everybody's doing their own great things. But me, I'm focused on what I talk about. But I keep it current event friendly over here. But I do talk about scriptures, drop little jewels there and there. But I can't do the historical stuff because they suspend my man. Like my man he gone. You know what I mean? They say his account is suspended because there's a lot of information on it. But the war went on and that was it. But that's all you're gonna get for that. But if you want to see my historical stuff, I suggest y'all look at the Dark History playlist and look at all of it and the pre-records I have on the old stuff. And click on the old videos I have. Scroll down. I talk about all that stuff. I'm not trying to repeat myself again. I lived through that. I did it. I still currently live through it to this day. I just try to maintain what's what. That's truth stuff. That's research, well researched. That's it. It ain't going nowhere. If you want to see that, go see that. There's other channels that does it too, but I'm the only one who talks it and break it down in a sense and put it in scripture form. So it's pretty much it, and back up with sources and things like that. But I'm not gonna get into no arguments with no Edomites and no derelict Americans and stupid ass um, that doesn't and they use the word human being, in which they're not. I don't fight humankind idiots on the internet. Most of my AI anyway, they're bots, not people. I don't deal with idiots like that. I don't fuck with a lot of people. I just cut them off like a biscuit. I ain't got time for that. This is for Israelites that want the knowledge, Gentiles for current events or learn about us or whatever. We get in this truth. We don't discriminate. Be respectful. Don't come at me sideways. I do not do panels like I used to. That was a pandemic thing because niggas want to do their thing. They want to isolate. I ain't got time for that. I'm saying fuck you and that shit. Y'all can have that bullshit. I don't need it. Only time if they want me to drop the link, I'll drop the link. I will do that. You gotta ask for it now. I don't drop links no more. I stopped doing it. Keep it official. I keep it what's what, and that's it. Pre-records is my thing next year. You ain't gonna see me in live streaming like that. Only time I live stream, I'm not dropping no link. I'm just gonna speak my mind and move on. That's how I roll. I just do hour live streams. That's it. If I want to go 2 hours, I can do that. I can do that. But a lot of people ain't capable of doing this. I've been doing this type of content for years and I've never changed. So that ain't going away. That ain't going away. So, but you got people think they know something, but they really don't. I don't talk to a whole lot of people like that in person like I used to. I mean, I used to in the day, and then even before the pandemic, I was talking to buying people person like that. Like I was when I was younger. At first I thought I was, but I really wasn't a people person. I had a smaller circle, so I was in big circles when I was playing ball. Oh, I talked to a whole lot of people in high school. Yeah, I wasn't that friendly. I was friendly to certain people that I knew in my squad. That was it. Everything else, I was not that friendly. I was a guy that you had to get to know. I was like a stranger the most, and it's respectful. But I was recognized because I was part of that team. So that was high school. High school is different. It's like college to me. I didn't go to college. I did a stint 2 years in Emory. That's it. I didn't mess with a whole lot of people. It was a handful, but I didn't fit in. I was more advanced than those people. College wasn't for me. I just left that shit and I said, man, I don't want to do this shit again. That ain't for me. I did other things. Yeah, I had a job and then dealt with people there. I know how to get along with people there, worked as a team and all that. I just got tired of it for 2 years and I got tired of the job and I said I had to move on. I had to move on to something else. I got bored with it. I outgrew it. You got to give me something to do. I'm one of those. I'm a time bomb. I got to do things my way, and then I lead by instruction. And I don't mind. And I ain't just no damn follower. I lead by my own example, and that's it. I can follow instructions, but I'm not going to let someone try to dictate that. They can go fuck themselves. All I care. I determine that right. Block said we got to follow instructions. That shit ain't going to work until someone push their wig back. I just thought about that too. Law enforcement is just a piece of shit. They ain't got no power either. It's, I got my rights, man. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Law enforcement think they're so powerful. They're not powerful. They've been suckers for in real life. They just don't know when they need to just bow down, you know. You ain't got no power no more, man. But it's like when I watch these body cams, they exposing themselves. And then I saw something the other night, like Friday night, with that case with the dude. I, how you pronounce that place? Wacosia, that Wacosia trial. That Wacosia trial is trash. That judge is soft on niggas. Let me say something about that judge. That judge did not know what the hell she was doing. Now, she could have just cuffed him and she did all that, but she was soft on him. She didn't do a good job. She was stiff. She should have ended that case and just gave him those years and then went on. That, you know what I'm saying? He would have got a lawyer, but he wanted to represent himself. And I understand. He actually changed the lane how people go to court now. If they can't afford a lawyer, if they're broke, he actually, those guys that did that, they had like the top 5 list. You can find it on YouTube. Man, he done ruined the whole judicial system right there. See, like I try to tell you, the DA, the hung jury, and the judge control the court systems. They do. They just want something to talk about. You know what I mean? And especially in the South, they crazy. Nobody likes neither one. And you know, women judges are the worst. Male judges, they just give it to you straight and don't care. But this one guy I saw on the countdown, his name was Lorenzo. That dude wanted the death penalty. He asked for a death penalty. That dude is bold. That dude is bold as steel. Wow. Bold as steel. He did that. Oh, he did that. He bold as steel. He wanted to go. He said, "I'm 64 years old. I'm trying to uh, 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 put me out of pasture, euthanize me." He used the word euthanize. I said he wanted to die. It's all the criminal shit he did. But that goes to show you, man, people just don't care anymore. They just said, "F it. I'm good." You know what I'm saying? They just telling on themselves. It just shows you that people know what they want. People know what they want. People know what they want. Yeah. And that's the whole point, you know. I'm just looking at it for what it is and in that aspect, but you just got to know, man. That's the type of stuff that you see all the time. But you got to look at the things that what's going on. Like I understand that people do not like the fact that content creation has changed since then. I know people be on panels and try to participate in the silly stuff. The gender war stuff is BS. I'm not a fan of the gender war and shit. It's played out. It was played out probably when KS passed away. Y'all's God. Um, People don't respect him. He was respected at the time. I would say 2021. Everybody said, "Oh, he's gonna be on TV," and when he passed away, it was a wrap. Niggas always want to complain. I've been on panels with this nigga. You niggas is lame, bro. Now look at y'all. Y'all look bitch made and stupid, and no one gives a shit about no fucking Thailand. Ladyboy Central. Nobody gives a shit about Thailand. I mean, I did one talk about the historical, you know, Thailand and all that, and you know, certain individuals on it. But Thailand's over, bro. Like, let's play it out. Like, who wants to go to Thailand? Not at the the situation is going on in the Holy Land, that is going to affect everybody's travel. Everybody's protesting. They're angry about genocide, and it is what it is, man. Like I ain't gonna get into it, but when you look at it, I'm just adding fuel to the fire. Like I said, like I told y'all so. Y'all keep supporting BS. Keep on. I stopped doing political stuff, ideologies and stuff like that, because that's gonna be requested from now on. I used to do it on every Wednesday, but I stopped and I got bored with that. That was gonna be my content, but people wasn't interested in it. I just had to cut it off completely. And only time I drop jewels on it, and I'll do it in passing in streams. And next thing you know, bam, we'll have a discussion about it and we'll just kill it. But you know how people do. All right, y'all. This is Sunday Dailies, the 35th edition. And yes, 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 yes. We talked about a little bit of everything. We talked about current events. Yes, we talked about a little bit of NBA, Draymond situation. We talked about a little bit of everything. So it's just here that don't let the war distract you for what's truly going on, what's going on with these prophecies that we going through as a people of Israel and the Gentiles. Shalom to y'all as well. Always pray to the east. And always remember, keep your mind focused on what's at hand, because everybody else ain't gonna do it. You got to do it for yourself, and basically stay away from these panels, man. Like these panels ain't talking about nothing. I've seen people do it different panels and they ain't saying shit. The most regurgitating shit I've ever heard. That's why I don't participate in people's streams no more. I just like, even in the chat rooms, everybody's like bot zombies. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. Now the nigga shit, the filthy section, that's where I'm at. I'm sky watching and watching the drama. That's what I like. I like to be entertained, but you niggas talking about relationship, that shit is played out, bro. Like that shit is so 2020 to 2022. That shit's played out. And y'all ain't getting no views on that. Y'all gotta switch up y'all's content, bro. Stagnation content is over. 3 to 5 years, y'all ain't gonna make it in 5 years. I'll tell you that right now. I'll be fine. My shit's gonna grow and I'm gonna talk shit. I'm just blogging, get my spiel on, and that's it. So with that, until next time, I will see y'all this next week, not the Thanksgiving week, Thanksgiving, excuse me. That's be on lookout for that pre-record. But the next week, I'll see y'all on the Independent Thinking series. And yeah, I will see y'all that next week on the 28th of the Independent Thinking series. And that's the 35th edition as well. And we got the 85th edition of the Thursday Thrills. Be on the lookout for that. So be there. Same times as always, 2:00, 2:00 Eastern on a Tuesday. And also 8:15 Thursday. Because I used to do them at 8:10 on Thursday Thrills. Now it's 8:15 because of this different the streaming company that I'm representing. So with that, until next time, I'm signing off and I'm out.